Alright guys, there she is. First flathead of the night. Can go 6 pounds. She's a beauty. What's up YouTube? Top Tactic Fishing here. Welcome to another episode. I'm here on the Schuylkill River outside of Philadelphia, and we're gonna be going for some flathead catfish tonight. This is actually my second outing. I was probably fishing for flatheads 4 or 5 days ago, and we blanked. So the water temperature is 68 degrees, 67, 68 degrees. We had a lot of warm weather the last few days, so I'm hoping this could be a good, a good night for some flatheads. We're gonna get these rods set out, and I'll show you what I'm using and how we're doing it. Stay tuned. All right, so we're gonna be using 3 rods. I'm using a surf rod only because so I can try to get out there as far as I can. I have 30-pound main line down to a fish finder rig here, down to a barrel swivel, down to 80-pound test mono leader there, down to an 8/0 hook, Team Catfish double action circle hook. And the rod I'm using is the Team Catfish Free Runner 5000. All right, has a bait runner on there, so we're using sunnies as bait. All right, this is what we're using today, guys. Good old bluegill here. We're gonna be using cut bait first. We're gonna give this a shot, especially for the bigger rod. We'll use 4 ounces. All 3 rods are gonna have the exact same setup here. Alright, this is a 5/0 hook. I usually use the smaller hooks for the body. You can probably use an 8/0 hook if you wanted to. That's just my preference. All right, so I still have just have 2 rods out right now, just because the current's pulling my lines to the right, and there's not a lot of access to cast. So we're going to keep it at 2 for now. Just using cut bait. I have a head on this first one, bluegill head. Then I have a chunk on the other one there. We are hooked up. Oh, he came off. Up, he came off. Whew. It's good to see that these fish are biting. Looks like we had 1 run there. All right. 1 fish, 1 takedown. Making sure the line's all good, which it is. The line's all good. He just unbuckled. Whew. Let's get that one back out. All right, guys, so we're moving spots here. I'm actually going to the right side of the bridge now, since I wasn't getting anything on the left side of it, even though we did miss that run. So we're gonna give this a shot here. I have to see how I can get through here. Very slow still, even though the water temp is where it should be. It's just, we've had a big 3-day stretch of really warm weather, and this river heats up relatively quickly. So it just may take a week for them to really actively start biting. But so we're using the cut bait, the cut bluegill head here. It is snaggy. I've already had a couple snags. A lot of stuff down there still, pulling off weeds and all this and that. But that's part of fishing, especially for flatheads, where they just love structure. They love to be underneath the rocks, near rocks, fallen branches, that kind of thing. All right. Let's see what we can get here. I think we're hooked on here. This is the second bite of the night. First flathead here. Got my bell on there. Uh-oh. Really rocky through here. It's a small one, I believe. Oh yeah. Nice flathead here. All right. There he is, guys. First one of the night. Took us a while, but we got him. This was on the cut bait. Oh man. Geez, just when I was kind of thinking that it's gonna be, might get skunked tonight, it's nice to get the first flathead of the year. We're not gonna even get a weight on him. He's maybe like 6 or 7 pounds. Right on the cut bait there, guys. Look at that setup. Look at that, right on the cut bait. All right, guys, there she is. First flathead of the night. We go 6 pounds. She's a beauty. We're gonna go ahead and release this one. All right, guys, we're gonna call it quits for today. Very slow night. We were out for about 3.5 hours, and we caught one flathead catfish weighing in at 6 pounds. We'll have to try back out here again and see if, you know, the flatheads are biting. But at least we didn't get skunked. It's first flathead of the year, so I appreciate you watching. Give a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you next time on Top Tactic Fishing. Peace.